Hey everybody, Brian Carruthers with FosterMentor.com. I did a Periscope video a few days ago. Unfortunately, I did not have my record settings on, so I didn't get a chance to keep it so everybody else can get a chance to see it that missed the live session. But I've got some really important stuff that we covered, and I got so much feedback, people saying, I wish I could show this to my team. I wanted to record this video for you all to hear today. IPA, income producing activity, is everything in this business. Look, at the end of the day, if you're not talking to a prospect about your product or about your opportunity, then you're not making money. You can trick yourself into thinking, I'm working hard, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But if you're just talking about or thinking about your business or talking to your team and you're not talking to prospects, if your team is not talking and closing prospects, guess what? The business is dead. So please, you guys understand, it does not take much. It takes so little to become a superstar in your business, because the average person playing right here, if you just play right here, if you could just do 2 extra exposures a day for your opportunity, just get 2 people to check out a presentation a day, you'll be light years ahead of everyone else. Look, at the end of the day, there are people in your team, there are people in your company with far less talent than you that are earning the big dollars. So if there's people in your company that are making a lot of money, the business works. Now, it may not be working for you, but it's working for others. And my philosophy is somebody else is doing it, I can too, as long as I'm willing to do exactly what they're teaching, how they're doing it. So it doesn't take much. And you can actually exceed where you are right now so easily. There's 3 main factors. Number 1, you've got to get focused, like a laser, like I'm talking about a heat-seeking missile after your goal. Be relentless about it all day, every single day. Now, look, I know you might be part-time. You might not have all day every day, but every minute that you can devote to your network marketing business, you've got to devote to it and be like a heat-seeking missile after income-producing activity and after those goals being achieved. It's not just, hey, I'm working hard, but at the end of the night, there's nothing more added to the scoreboard. You've got to be scoreboard, like putting numbers on the books. Number 2, okay, focus. Number 2 is urgency. You've got to be urgent. Can you tell I'm fired up about my business? I've got I'm like a maniac on a mission. When I sign my books, I sign Brian Carruthers, MM, Maniac on a Mission. And the reason is because, look, if you're not urgent, I mean, if you just do the business whenever an opportunity arises, whenever you meet someone, you think you can show the information to them, if you're kind of lackadaisical, or, it's a business of convenience, look, there's nobody that achieves big results in network marketing. None. Nobody. I'm in this industry for over 20 years. Nobody accomplishes the massive results just by doing it whenever they feel like it or whenever an opportunity arises. They make opportunities. They do the business even when they don't even feel good. They might be coming down with something, but they still go make it happen. Why? Because successful people are driven and they're willing to go through the sleet, the snow, the rain, the headaches, the sore throats, the bad weather, whatever it is, they get it done. They're focused, they're urgent. Number 3, they're consistent. I mean, look, in my business, we do a business briefing every week where you bring people out to a hotel presentation. Now, some business models may or may not really focus on that, but mine does. So that's my example here. My mentor said you need to go to a business briefing every week. So he said, write down your notes, 52, and circle that. That's how many weekly briefings you're going to go to this year. 52 weeks, you're going to go every week. He said you never miss a briefing and you never go alone. You're always inviting people to come with you. So the question is, if your business is all about consistency, meaning if your doors of your business are open one day and close the next, open another day, close the next, you're not going to really build any momentum. We're in a momentum-based industry. You've got to have momentum. And so as a business owner, which you are, how many days backwards, from today backwards, how many days has your business been open? Have the doors been open for your business? For the last 5 days, 3 days, 10 days? Without you taking a break, without you taking time away and really not doing anything. Look, and by the way, I know that people have days where you have a down day on a Sunday for your family, or like I take Fridays from 3 o'clock in the afternoon on for like date night, fun night, or whatever the case is. You figure that part out. It's not all work and no play. You need to have some downtime, of course. But let's say if you take it on a week-to-week basis, okay? From today backwards, how many weeks has your business been consistently being driven and built? Like, you've been going to your weekly briefing every week for how many weeks back from now? Some people I ask, they say, I've gone to 4 in a row. I've been consistent all month long. I have not missed a weekly briefing. 4 months. Some people say, I've been doing it for 2 months. 2 months in a row. Some people say, I mean, I've done it for 3, 4 months in a row. Let me tell you something. You know why I earned a 7-figure annual income in my business? Because it wasn't a matter of weeks in a row. It wasn't a matter of months in a row. It was, for me, it was years in a row. I'm a business owner. I make sure my business is open and consistent on an ongoing basis, like years, like several years in a row. Unless I'm deathly ill or unless I decide I'm leaving to go on a 2-week vacation out of the country. Of course, those are the times where, yes, if you've got your business in place and you got your team and your leadership and they're all doing their thing, yes, you can go on a 2 or 3 or 4 week, mission or a pleasure trip or something like that, and your business will continue to go, and you come back and you pick up where you left off. But so many people are so herky-jerky. They work their business hard for a couple weeks, and then they disappear for a few weeks. They come back thinking their business is going to be completely hunky-dory and rock and roll without them. They come back and everybody sat down. Why? That's what happens. You've got to build and build and build and build and build the momentum up until it's so strong. You got so many leaders that are driving it that if you disappear, they won't even notice you're gone. You will get to that point, but you're probably not there yet. I'm there. I mean, I can disappear. My business will keep on going. So the promise is that it is possible. You can do that, but you're probably not there yet. Let me ask you a question. Would anybody ever accuse you of being a workaholic? I think that's a pretty important question. Has anybody ever said, "Oh man, all she does is work"? Has anybody ever accused you of being a workaholic? Well, if you're at a job and you're a workaholic at your job, building somebody else's dream, building their business, I think there's a problem there. But in what we do in network marketing, here's what's great. We get to make money. At the same time, we're having fun. At the same time, we're serving and helping others. See, at a job, you go to your job to make money, but you stop working so that you can go do something that's fun. Or you stop doing this fun so you can go out and do something that actually is serving or helping others. So you have to, it's all kind of compartmentalized. You do one thing, but you're putting the other 2 things down. In network marketing, we get to have fun, help people, and make money all at the same time. So when people say, "Oh, all Brian does is his business. All he does is work." But what they don't understand is that it's not just work for money. I'm also having fun doing it. I'm also serving and helping others in the process. So of course, from when I wake up in the morning until I go to sleep, most of my day is consumed with my network marketing business because it actually incorporates all 3 things that we will all want in our lives. And of course, I will make time for my son or for Melissa or to go on a family trip or go to church. Of course, we make time for other things. But a majority of my time is spent in my network marketing business because, again, it is have fun, help people, and make money all together. It's not this, and or this. It's and. It's not or, it's and. So I hope that everybody will make a decision right now to just do a little self-assessment. Am I a workaholic in my network marketing business? And if you're not, why not? Because you can serve a lot of people. You can have a blast doing it because it's fun. You're surrounding yourself with people you want to socialize with, right? And they'll become your friends, your best friend. My best friends are in my business. And you make a fortune. What's the difference between somebody who's making $5,000 a month and somebody who's making $50,000 a month? I'll tell you what the difference is. Somebody who's making $5,000 a month, they're doing the deal, but they got kind of comfortable and they've gotten off the elevator. They're not doing the same thing that got them to $5,000 because if they did, they go right to 10 and then 15 and 20 and 30 and 40 and $50,000 a month. If you want to be a top earner in your business, you got to be more focused than anybody else. You got to be more urgent than anybody else. If it's November 16 right now, it's not, hey, look, we got 14 days left in the month. Hey, we got time. No, it's, hey, look, we've already lost 16 days. We only have 14 days. Guys, we got to hurry. You got to be focused like a laser on your goals and being productive. You got to be urgent about your business, and you also have to be very, very consistent. So I hope everybody right now is ready to take the lid. You probably have an invisible lid on your business you didn't realize. Take it off. And if you've been off the elevator, not doing what got you to your level, and you stopped doing it, it worked so well that you stopped, get your butt back on the elevator and start doing it again, and let your team watch you. Look, I did a private business reception, PBR, which is a home presentation for my business last Monday. And I moved to Virginia from Maryland several months ago, And I built a lot of my business when I was living up in Maryland. I've got all these millionaire club members and six-figure earners up there. I mean, it's great. But here in Virginia, I'm starting kind of anew. And I started to meet some people in the local area and, going to a new church and meeting some new neighbors. I had 9 people in my living room last Monday. I got 9 people out of those 9 on board in the business with me now. As a matter of fact, in an hour, I'm going to do a PBR in one of their living rooms. They've got a bunch of people invited over there. On Thursday, I'm going to one of their businesses to show what we do to all their employees. So I'm leading by example. You've got to recruit loudly in front of your team. If you want to sell product, that's fine. Okay, you do that quietly. You're doing that. You're making your own sales. But let your team hear and see you personally leading by example, doing the IPA, the income producing activity, recruiting new blood into your team. Let them see you do that all the time. Because if you lead by example, they'll follow you. And if you're urgent, people will follow you. If you look like you know where you're going and you're going to big places, they will follow you there. The last thing I want to share with you all, the update I gave on Periscope the other day, I'll give it to you guys now as well. The Money Mindset, the new book I came out with in October, is finally arriving in everybody's mailboxes, which I'm excited about. They have some snafus with some shipping stuff. That's all been figured out. They're all on their way. If you have not gotten your book, it's headed there. But I do want to tell you that at the end of the day, this is going to be my message a lot. You're going to hear me say this a lot over the next 12 months or forever at this point. I don't care how much money you make in your network marketing business. $500 a month, $5,000, $50,000, $500,000 a month. I don't care what you make. None of that matters if you're not keeping the money you're making. If you don't have the proper money mindset. Because if your income goes up but your spending goes up with it, you got a problem. At the end of the year, if your net worth is not grown, then you got a problem. I see so many network marketers that are making all this money, but they are not financially literate. They don't have a plan of what to do with that money. Nobody wants to follow a financial dud. So please, I implore you, get a hold of the Money Mindset. Go to moneymindsetbook.com. Get the book, get the print copy, not just an ebook, but you can underline it, highlight, teach out of it. You carry it with you, show your team that they need to get this. There's an audio you can get there as well. Get the audio, listen to that in your car, listen to it at the gym. Because look, it takes 90 days to create a habit. 90 days of this information, repeating that every single day for 90 days, you can adopt the right wealth-building money mindset that will serve you extremely well. Unfortunately, most people don't have the right mindset, which is why they're earning and churning, just earning and burning their income, going right out the back door as fast as coming in. I want to see you become a millionaire. Plenty of people have made $1 million in network marketing, but they're not worth $1 million. They made the money, but they're not worth $1 million. I want to see you have massive, massive success. Look, the video's gone on long enough, but I hope that I actually gave you some value that you can use in your business and in your life right away. And if you want any more of this kind of information, I'm happy to give it. I'm posting these kind of videos as much as I can. Go to fostermentor.com, fostermentor.com. And the reason why my title is Foster Mentor is because there's a lot of people that I learned from that were not my sponsor. They were not my immediate upline. Some of them were not even in my company. I found them out there in the industry. They were wildly successful. And I wanted to learn from all the greats of the greats, the best people I can learn from. If they've earned $1 million a year, I want to learn what they're doing, what they employed in their business that I can put into mine. So if I can be a foster mentor to you, just another resource, somebody that can help inspire you, teach you to do the things that have worked very, very well for me. So I've been able to build a team of hundreds of thousands of people. What I do, what I learn from others, it works. And I want to share that with you, with the entire network marketing profession. The more success stories that we have out there, not even in my own pay line. I don't care. The more network marketing success stories that we have in the industry, the better for all of us. So please, take your business seriously. Go do IPA every single day. Get urgent, get focused, be consistent. Take